like I say, Richard Nixon, JFK, and the other people didn't really have a spaceship, and they didn't really have anything. And worst of all, there was a real ALSL, FA, LSFA spaceship out there with a real crew and a real captain, me, our pilot, computer. Anyway, though, so basically, Richard Nixon, after he killed the launch control and the other two control rooms, basically they made up a story how the ship had been lost in space and had been lost with all hands. I don't really know exactly what he said, but pretty much they had nothing to do with the program or the project other than they basically killed a bunch of people and tried to torture some people. And realistically, years would go by, or years had gone by since the initial launch and all that other stuff. So they really didn't know, and they just really just didn't want anybody talking to the ship or me or anyone else out there in space. So I heard that they basically took the microphone or the connecting dishes and basically put down the mic with on the record button, so it was transmitting out constantly or something like that. I don't really know exactly what they did, but pretty much. And then later on, they were making up stories about the. They faked it later on. They were basically faking the mission control. Yeah, this is Roger Buzz year or whatever. And those radio things that they play with the Apollo mission, whatever. Those were all fake. All they had was they bought a Slipstream camper trailer, which I also produced. So basically, they had nothing to do with what's called then more than they basically had a guy on the mic going, "This is mission control. Yeah, yeah. This is mission control. We read you, Buzz. How you doing up there?" Anyway, and it's not really right. Like everyone would know. Everyone who heard the radio program was like, "It's a radio program. There's nothing to do with real air traffic control or space control or anything else like that." So, anyway, though, but my existence, like I said, if you communicate with Mars or any of the other planets, you would find out that the LSFA spaceship or Lucifer Star Flyer A spaceship had a great existence. Like we had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun too. And basically, yeah, I mean, that's right. I forgot that I had 4 wings. Well, after I crushed it, when we launched from Earth, we had 4 wings and we were round. And we were the LSFA spaceship. Then when I got to my destination, like I said, we slingshotted around Mars and slingshot around other planets and basically did great. I don't know if we had stasis chambers or not. I forget exactly what the details were on that. Like I said, there's log reports and everything else, but someone deleted them or burned them or something. And I guess I'm the only record of anything about the spaceship. But basically, because Richard Nixon was down here terrorizing, and the USFA, they were trying to do the whole that they launched the USF or whatever spaceship or whatever USAF spaceship, which didn't really exist. There was no launch of them. They never got to space. More than I think they nuked Mars or something like that. Anyway, though, and they were trying to get on the ship. I don't know. I don't really know the details of that. I just know it was a nightmare. But anyway, though, so basically, as far as crash landings and all that, I mostly remember the crash landings. When I was coming down, and like I said, it crushed one whole wing, which went right into the engine, but there was not much damage there. And basically pancaked the ship just a little bit. It was oval. More of a, they say it was more of a like a needle shape after that, kind of just like, because it was more rounded at the tip or something and less rounded at the bottom, because there wasn't that much to crush there or something like that.